right, so the next piece means, means a whole lot. So I am finishing up year 10 here in the district and the 6th year as the head director of the high school program. And so whenever we started closing out that year, that first year that I was here stationed at the high school, we started something. And it was a big surprise to year one, and now everyone's expecting it, which is great. But we got a book for each one of the graduating seniors called Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And everyone in the band program was able to write something, a fun memory to the graduate of the program, so that way they would forever have these memories written in this book by their peers. Matthew Brown, where are you, Matthew? There in the middle of the auditorium. He is a student at the University of the Incarnate Word. He started his journey there as a political science major, and he has taken quite the journey and ventured off that path. And he will be graduating this December from the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio with a degree in music composition. So he asked me back in January, February, I think it was at TMA, in February, he was like, hey, Mrs. Loggins, can I write the band a piece? So I was like, absolutely. And then I got it, and it's called Places You'll Go. So it's roughly themed around that. Other side note is that Matthew is a graduate from 2020. So I have very vivid memories of that moment whenever we, Mrs. Mitchell, now Mrs. Tegler, and I drove around we drove around to make sure each one of the seniors was able to get their book. Unfortunately, they just had notes from only the directors. Their peers weren't able to sign it for them because of all of the things happening at that point in time. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the world premiere of Matthew Brown's. Is this the first piece that you've written for band? Yes, so the first piece, yes.